everyone. And hello again out there in YouTube land. Welcome to episode 9 of The Color Animal Inn. I'm your host, Fnord, and with me we have a full crew of returning players. Let's go through and say hi and let the people at home know who we are tonight. So, first in my list is returning player Jen Kitty, who's playing Kara.
Hi there. Kara is a battle cleric worshipping a sun goddess. She is most definitely not a medic. I didn't even put any points into healing. So looking forward to seriously kicking the asses of some undead tonight.
Alright, I'll see what I can do about making that happen.
Yay!
Next up is our lucky friend Nick, who's playing Xander tonight.
Hello everyone, playing Xander, not making a new character, surprisingly.
Remind us who Xander is.
What's that?
Remind us who Xander is.
He's a fighter, generally a mercenary, but he's come to this town kind of down on his luck. I've been looking for some any ways to make some gold, some quick cash. He's been to the Cave of Mysteries a few times, and he's come back with some pretty neat items, though unfortunately I don't know what those are because my inventory got erased. That's alright.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I'll try to find them. Maybe.
No, don't worry about it. I'm sure I'll get something.
Yeah, okay.
I stole them from you in the meantime.
Yep.
And I forgot to do a zoom in on Kara, so for those of you at home, there's a zoom there for you. Next in the list is Red Hedgehog, who's playing with us again tonight as, I believe, Aaron?
Yep. If you remember from last week, Aaron is the cousin of Ian and Hagel, and he's a rogue. He still has yet to meet up with them as the other two went back to their homeland, but Aaron's just gonna delve into the cave and try to find some more treasure while he's waiting for them.
Awesome. And a returning player with a new character tonight is Steve, who's playing Danzig.
What's up? I'll be playing Danzig, a draconic sorcerer. Going to be human. He's going to be one angry fella. He's going to try to just intimidate everyone. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. And back with us again is our friend Orit, the Orid.
Yep, Orit the Oriad Druid. He's got a little bit of monk in him from his early days. He was introduced last week. Yeah, he's kind of odd because he's a stone man and his best friend's a centipede.
Very nice. I actually really like that, since most people don't pick the centipede. And last but not least is everybody's good friend, John, who's playing Alex again.
Hey, yeah, I'm playing Alex. Alex is a synthesis summoner who now only has 3 eyes between the two of them. And, yeah.
Yeah, last week he got his eye removed in kind of a gruesome and arbitrary manner.
Plucked out by a minion.
Yeah.
Alex smells of rotting fish or rotting cheese. No one can quite tell what, but it's gross and sticky.
Very nice. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's just go ahead and jump right in. Nice open rounds at the moment, no combat or anything, so y'all just wander around, try to get my attention, do what you want to do, and when we're ready to head to the caves, we'll head to the caves.
Alright, yeah, I'll go up and order another, as is tradition. I'll go order a drink from Mo up here.
Alright, and Mo kind of gives you a look, but he serves you a drink. Looks like Xander's headed outside. Looks like Kara and Aaron are sitting at the table. Danzig and Ored are just sort of standing there. So, yeah, Mo, ask what you would like. Just the regular ale?
Just the regular ale for now, yep.
He gives it to you and charges you 1 gold for it.
Alright, well, I'll hand him the gold, obviously.
He smiles and thanks you and puts it over in a box underneath the counter, I guess.
I ask him if there's been any news from the bandits or how that situation's going.
He says, "No, sir. I don't deal with them anymore, sir. I couldn't tell you anything, sir."
Good. I wouldn't want to have to break my fast to eat your family. So
he gives you a very shocked look and backs away slowly.
okay, I leave.
Cool. Looks like Ored's gonna be reloading here. Xander has moved outside. What would you like to be doing there, Xander?
I'd like to talk to this old wizard and ask him if he could identify this this strange purple crystal I found in the caves.
He looks at it and he says, I've never seen anything like that. I can certainly give it a shot. 100 gold pieces, please.
Alright, I give him 100 gold pieces.
Alright. He takes it and he starts dealing with it. He casts a couple spells at it. Obviously, one of them is Detect Magic. You don't have to be a mage to recognize that one. But he looks puzzled. He looks like he doesn't know what to make of this. He says that it contains... it looks like it contains various forms of magic, but he is not sure exactly what it is. It has definitely got something in it.
Can he identify what types of magic, like what schools it belongs to?
Yeah, I have to find my notes real quick. Evocation, transmutation, and necromancy.
Do you feel like there's a dark presence around this stone?
Well, it's hard to say exactly because not all necromancy is evil. But, it doesn't come across as extremely evil or anything, but there is definitely some tinge of, the necromantic. People tend to shy away from that.
Can you figure out how to activate it at all? Like,
it looks like you would rub it.
Alright, I'm gonna go off to the woods and rub my stone.
No, you take the crystal and you rub it between your fingers, and as you do so, it'll start to crumble. And then when it crumbles, the magic is released.
Okay, so if I rub this, whatever magic it has within it is going to shoot out whatever.
That's right.
Alright, then I won't rub the
Xander.
stone.
I'm gonna follow Xander and watch him rub his stone.
I can't do this. Guys, I'm going to the bathroom. Just leave me alone. Alright, Xander thanks the old man for the services, and he's already paid him, so he's going to go back into the bar and sit down at a table.
Cool. Well, it looks like Kara and Aaron are having a little conversation over there.
Trying to.
Cool. Looks like Orit is talking to the musician.
Kara gives Aaron a pleased look and says, "So what have you seen thus far inside? I have heard many rumors of undead, both powerful and not, within the caves."
Yeah, y'all should start sharing some information between you, because not everybody's been here all the time. There's if you haven't watched the episodes, and I would like to point out that I now have, I believe, 15 subscribers on my channel. So, thanks to everybody who's been subscribing. It really means a bunch to me. But if you haven't been watching, you might not be aware of like some of the most recent changes or discoveries.
Alex overhears this conversation and takes out a little pouch and puts it on the table and says, "That skeleton was nothing. Obviously the leader was in a room back a ways, and that leader took this from me." And I hand Kara the pouch.
Kara carefully opens the pouch.
You see an Eidolon eyeball that is preserved inside this pouch.
Kara gives a small grimace and says, "Well," hands it back and says, "Hopefully someday a healer can fix that for you."
I wouldn't count on it. Do you know any healers, cleric? You a healer?
Nope, I am not a healer. I am a battle cleric. And she taps her plate mail lightly. "I go forth to wage war against the forces of evil. I don't have much in the way of healing skills. I have some spells, but that's not my focus."
What's your god or your deity?
Wherein.
Okay.
That's the Pathfinder deity of sun, healing, redemption, compassion.
Very popular choice.
Yeah.
I think, is Wherein allied with Abadar? I can't remember.
Might be. Let me pull up. Basically, the only thing she really has any passion for is distrust for Asmodeus, and really hates Rovagug. She's friendly with all non-evil.
Xander can heal your eye. He can make it all better. He runs over to Barth, comes back, and puts a paper bag over your head. There. You look 100 times better. And no one even notices your eye.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I claw out holes in my paper bag.
Wow.
You only need one hole.
I need 3. I need 2 down and like below his fish, below the fish's chest, to be able to have the summoner be able to see out.
That's a really, really increasingly terrifying picture. Especially with the paper bag on it. It just makes it worse somehow. I mean, looking at the whole body, and then there's this paper bag. It's like, if the body's visible, what's under there that they felt they had to hide?
It's probably for the best.
Yes.
Does my charisma go up any?
Xander accidentally slips onto the table and squishes the eyeball. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Accidentally.
I accidentally swing my heavy flail at it. Can I flag down a waitress and order something from the menu?
Sure.
Barth dresses in his sexiest uniform. His waitress uniform.
Xander hasn't been to the caves that long. I'm good.
Having a little trouble finding my randomizer. There it is. So, thank you, Xander. The color animal in tradition of having a menu has brought us tonight's lunch menu, which is pork chops with a duck egg and a side of black beans with raspberries. Presumably the raspberries are not in with the black beans, although that might be good. It doesn't sound good to me. This is a 4 silver lunch plate. For supper, we offer the whole duck with a side of leeks, potato, and rice, and then a slice of rhubarb pie for desserts. And this is a grand total of 5 silver pieces.
Hells yeah, I'm rolling with that duck. Got some duck. So yeah, I'll order the duck and the rhubarb pie and everything. So I hand her. I hate doing denominations of money that isn't gold, so I hand her a gold piece.
Yeah, me too. You know. I actually, when I run games, I prefer to just call them dollars. You know, you can deal with dollars and cents. So yeah, she smiles and thanks you and brings you your meal, and it is quite a good meal. Very fresh. Everything is very, very fresh, very well made. Top quality ingredients and everything.
Xander yells over to Bar, "Wow, this is a lot better than the crap you served me last time."
Barth smiles really big and he says, "Yeah, it is. I'm glad you appreciate. Thank you all very much for, well, not you particularly, but thanks to your adventurers, I've been able to get much, much better food lately." He looks over at Mo and nods. And some good help. It's nice to have an employee who works hard.
For nothing. Indentured servant.
Do you say that out loud?
I do. When I hear him say that, I say, yeah, indentured servant for the next week or so until he pays off his debt.
And Barth nods and he goes, "Yeah, okay, that's there's that. But he's working hard. It won't be long. The way things are going." And he kind of goes over and pats Mo on the shoulder. And anybody who knows Mo, I would like to make a sense motive check if your character has met Mo at any point.
You better not have bad motives, I'll eat him.
I think I said a couple words to him once. I don't know if that counts.
I mean, outside of the tavern, I guess if you were there for the episode where they fought the bandits.
Okay, I know.
Cool. Those of you who recognize it, or who were there at that point, recognize that Mo gets kind of a sheepish grin. Very, very. He looks. He's not used to being complimented. Is your takeaway? But he kind of, just nods and smiles and tries to shrug it off. Looks a little embarrassed by it. Alright, so, I don't know about you, but I get the feeling that people just want to get into the action tonight. So let's go ahead and have the guard show up. The guide shows up. And as is color animal in tradition, Let's find out what kind of neat, nifty things he has for sale tonight. Give me a minute here. Let's try something a little different, see if this makes a difference. What has it got in its pockets? Oh, interesting. Okay, I see what that means. Let's go just here. There we go. Alright, let me get somebody to roll some dice for me. I would like a D7.
Oh, look, apparently it's a 3.
3 it is. I would like 2 D31s. So, like, 2 people will roll 1 each. Cool. And I would like 3 D63. Nine seems pretty popular tonight. Alright, so let me see. Put on my note card. We got a 3. Got a 29 and 10. And we got 29, 56, 58. Alright. First on tonight's list, he has a tent. He has a 4-person canvas tent rolled up in his back with all the poles and guy wires and such. It's a little bit on the heavy side, but it's guaranteed to keep the rain off you.
Definitely interested, but you know it's looking a little raggedy. I'm gonna see if I can talk him down in the price.
Hey, give me a how are you going to try to talk him down?
I'm gonna try to tell him that it's a little raggedy looking, and I'm interested, but I don't want to pay full price for it, obviously.
Nah. Well, he says that he wouldn't let it go for any less than 10 gold pieces.
Done. And I hand him 10 gold.
Okay. There you go. Next up is, let's see, a salted ham. He has an entire ham, salted to preserve it. 4 pounds of ham, he's asking 2 gold pieces for it.
I don't want to know where he's carrying 4 pounds of ham. I am not interested. Xander shies away from this guy.
He says it's delicious ham. It'll keep for at least a week without refrigeration. Not that I know what refrigeration is.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on the ham. Thanks, guy. He just removes a ham from his pocket and tries to sell it to me. No thanks.
Barth says, you know what, miss, you're right. That looks like a delicious ham, and he buys it. And there will be ham on the menu next week, if I remember.
Xander notes to himself, don't order the ham.
And last up is a miner's pick. A big old pickaxe. Pointy bit of metal on the end of a piece of wood. You could probably use it as a weapon, but it's designed for cutting through stone. And he is asking 3 gold pieces for it.
I look at Oret and say, 3 gold pieces? Sure.
Xander comments, should you really be around pointy pieces of metal, friend?
Excuse me, that was a pointy piece of steel. And not just any metal. What's this pickaxe made out of?
It's wrought iron.
See?
And wood.
That was steel, not iron.
Big difference. Let's see. He pulls out. Next one is a glaive. What is a glaive? That's like a
Pole arm.
yeah. So he's got this pole arm strapped to his back, and he whips it out and kind of swings it through the air really inexpertly. You can tell he has no idea what he's doing, but he's trying to look impressive.
Right.
And it is actually a very nice one. It's a masterwork glaive, and he is asking 308 gold pieces for it.
Yeah.
I'll cast Detect Magic.
It is not magical. But the next thing he pulls out is he pulls out a small blue-green potion, and the label on it says Feather Step. And he says this potion will help you walk silently or without leaving tracks. I forget which exactly. I'm asking 50 gold pieces for this potion.
Kara looks impressed, but declines to buy.
Alrighty.
The
Just
rogue might
curious.
be interested.
When Alex cast Detect Magic, did the guy glow like a hotel bed in blacklight?
He kind of did. He's got magical stuff all over him. He glowed more like a guy at a rave. At a rave nah, never mind.
How much was he asking? 50 gold, right?
50 gold.
Now, was that his description of Feather Step or your description? Because
I don't remember exactly, but I do believe it's lets
adverse. It's adverse movements from difficult terrain is what the spell typically does. I don't know if the guide would know that and if he was purposely mistelling us, but
I misremembered. You can assume the guide had nefarious motives if you like, but the truth is he just didn't know.
okay.
Nobody wants to buy that?
Alex corrects him on what it does because being a spellcaster, he would know that spell and says, "Excuse me, it doesn't let you walk without leaving a trace. It actually lets you walk through terrain that you feel would be harder to walk through."
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And you see him like making notes, just like I do. Nobody bought that?
Nope.
I thought Red was going to, but
I was contemplating it.
All right. Last on the list for tonight, we have. He pulls out a little wooden wand. You notice that the wand has been split. It has been broken and not necessarily split down the middle, but just a long green stick fracture, and it has been repaired with duct tape.
Pulled a Ron Weasley on it.
Yeah,
I was thinking the same thing.
exactly.
Wingardium Leviosa.
And this, needless to say, is glowing. And he says this wand is a paradox. It can fix anything but itself.
A wand
Sounds
of
a lot.
mending?
A wand of mending.
How much? And how many charges?
375 gold pieces, and he has no idea.
Pretty sure there's only like 1 or 2 charges left.
I will forego.
Would you like me to tell you How many chargers are left, so you could try to sell it at a more reasonable price?
He says, I don't really care. If you want to buy it, it's $375. Otherwise, I'll just hang on to it. Someone will buy it eventually.
No, I do not have 375 available, so
Now you should. Well,
I spent a lot on scrolls already.
Okay. Because, you got your plate armor, which is a little expensive, but that's included in your character.
Yep. I have 8 scrolls of Cure Light Wounds in my backpack. Well, 4 in the backpack and 4 in a scroll case at my hip.
Ah.
Well, for how much did you pay for those scrolls? You could just get a wand.
25. I didn't have 750 to spend on a wand of Cure Light Wounds.
Ah.
So I went with scrolls that are cheaper than potions.
Yeah. All right. So that's that. Nobody's buying the wand. The guide takes your gold pieces. He's been charging, what is it, 5 per trip?
2.
Has he been 2?
It's always been 2.
Okay.
I mean, if we know where it is, do we have to pay him?
But
I just walk there with him.
You can try. He knows the good way. You'd have to make
Survival.
Yeah, you'd have to figure out your own path there, or try to follow his as best you can, which is a perfectly valid option.
Nah, I'll pay.
Okay, but he will fast travel you there and back, assuming you come back out. So yes, 2 gold pieces. And anybody need to do anything in town before we go? Otherwise, we'll just head on out.
Can I sell the potion that I got last week?
Yeah, what was that?
The description was the description of the paper on it was a wolf or something like that, and you said it was something like a potion of magic fang. Regardless, it was about 50 gold.
Yes, that is exactly what it was, a potion of magic fang. And it'll sell for half price, 25.
I want to see if I can manage to sell it for full price to somebody. I want to see if the guide will buy it for more than half price, actually.
How are you going to do that? Just offer?
Let's see. I'm gonna see if I have a skill that will help me out on that.
Bluff, diplomacy, intimidate, all those would work.
Buy this potion! I'll kill you!
Where is it? I'm gonna try to... Can I try telling a story? Because I have the perform storytelling.
I like it.
I'm gonna try to tell a very cool story and try to persuade him into buying it like that.
Alright, you want to tell us the story? If it's good, I'll give you a bonus.
So, this potion comes from... this is a potion that was developed by one of the greatest magicians of all time. And the potion will give you great powers that nobody has ever seen before. Hang on, I want to see exactly what Magic Fang does first.
Okay.
Because I actually don't know what it does.
I believe it turns a natural bite weapon into the equivalent of a +1 weapon.
Yeah, it's basically magic weapon for natural weapons.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was developed by an ancient wizard, greatest of his time, and he made this weapon for his most loyal pet, a wolf that he found and raised, and he trained the wolf to become his familiar. And the wolf was so loyal to him that when the wizard died, the wolf actually looked through the wizard's equipment and drank the potion on his own. And just by drinking the potion, he was able to take out an entire army of creatures that had attacked the wizard's lair. And with his dying breath, he took out the commander, the last of the army. And his spirit still lingers to prevent adventurers from robbing the tomb, just because of that one potion.
Wow. The guy looks very impressed. Alright, roll me your perform skill.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna add +2 to the result.
Bullshit, I saw him pick it up.
Cool, so you got a 20 plus 2 is 22. We're going to add that to the original 25. So he's going to offer you 47 gold pieces.
I will gladly take that.
Excellent. And let me mark that.
Yes.
Are there enough Cure Light potions in town that I can buy 2 of them?
There are.
Fantastic. That way I have something for someone to trickle down my throat if I fall down.
All right. And I think somebody had a wand at one point.
I almost said I have something to trickle down your throat if you fall down, but what I mean is I have a wand.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's better.
I actually have 5 healing potions that I bought last week.
I mean, I have a wand with 48 charges, so...
Woo!
Yeah, so there are plenty of potions readily available. This little dude
Cool.
over here sells them.
Fantastic. And I am good to go.
All right.
How much
I'm
is
gonna-
a scroll of Cure Light Wounds?
Those are 25, I believe.
Yes, if you want a first level casting of it.
But in order to... The difference is that for a scroll, in order to cast it from the scroll, you either need to have it on your spell list, or you need to use magic device.
I
Switch it
have
arm.
used Magic Device.
Okay, at our level it kind of sucks, but
It's
Good-
Does
good
it do
luck
the
to ya.
same as a level 1 potion?
yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the level 1 potion, you're just going to be able to just drink. That's the bonus of it. You don't need to use
I'm
magic.
gonna buy one just to try it
scroll?
out for later. Yeah, 1 scroll of Cure Light Wounds.
Going to Aaron. Got it. And if you have read magic, you can also use that. But if it's not on your sheets, you're going to have...
A bad time.
Yep. Very much so.
They do not make it easy to, what's your wisdom?
My wisdom is 14.
Fantastic. So you have that barrier handled.
Yeah, because you have to have at least enough wisdom to be able to cast it as well. Because otherwise, you could have a warrior with just like a freaking spell book of scrolls, which would be really cool, actually.
Yeah, I have. Let me see how many points I have in. Yeah, I have 1 point in use Magic Device, which puts me at 4 points.
Yeah,
Plus 4 to your roll.
Yeah.
You might be able to pull this off.
well, as long as you don't roll a 1, you can keep trying.
Yeah.
But if you do roll a 1, you end up stuck with it. It's like a brain freeze, and you don't get to try again until full rest.
It
Or 24 hours or something.
If you roll a 1, it uses up the scroll and you get a mishap.
Yeah.
Here, for anyone who cares, here's the details on scrolls.
It's actually one of the better... There's an archetype of wizard called the Scroll Master, which is a lot of fun to play as, because they end up being able to add their caster level to scrolls. They basically use scrolls instead of spells.
So they cast spells infinitely just from as long as they have scrolls.
It's brutal, and they get a bonus. They are able to use scrolls as swords and shields too.
Okay, that's a little out there. I got a guy walking around wearing another guy, and I think that's out there. Okay.
No, there's a guy walking around with 400-year-old toilet paper strapped to him.
All right.
Hey, I think we are ready.
Yeah. Anybody else got anything last minute town business?
That's all I got.
Police
Well, for
slubbering clay-brained baggage?
well, Denzing's actually gonna wake up now.
Okay. Yeah, you haven't moved. Is Danzig set up right? Is he? Can you move him?
Huh?
Oh, I need to do one more thing with him.
So, erase him?
Set him up.
Can wield any paper, parchment, or cloth scroll as if it were a melee weapon.
And later it's like a magical weapon.
Wow.
I've wanted to play one of those for a while.
It's,
So
it's
you-
a, it's a lot
Paper
of
cut
fun,
your enemies to death.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But the real saving grace is the improved scroll casting at level 10, which lets you add your own intelligence score and relevant feats to set the DC for the spell, which is like, okay. Yeah, typically you can't do that with scrolls.
So, Steve, can you move your Danzig token?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Hooray!
So Denzing's gonna wake up and look around and ask what the hell is going on here.
The guy turns to you with a big smile and he says, I'm about to lead a group out to the mystery caves for adventure. Would you be interested in coming, sir?
Mystery cave.
Yes, sir. The mystery caves. They're an underground series of caverns that were discovered recently, and I've been making a fine living by leading groups of adventurers out there and bringing those who survive back home. Would you be
Are you
interested?
like trying to lure people into your cave and just rob them? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I mean, no, not at all, sir.
Jesus. What's in it for us? For me, actually, I don't care about them.
Well, I charge 5 gold pieces, and I'll bring you out there, and then anything you find inside is yours.
I tell you all that I only charge 2 gold pieces.
What the hell would I pay to you?
I'm sorry, it is 2 gold pieces. I don't want why I keep saying 5 tonight. But sorry, yeah. He says because he will. He knows where it is. He can get you there the fastest way, and guarantees that if you come back out alive, he'll get you back to town.
Oh, we need to pay to to go somewhere we're not even sure to get out alive?
Hey, if you don't want to come along, you can go have some dinner. But the rest of us are headed out to the caves. Are you coming?
And what's in that cave?
What did he asked? What was in the caves?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Your mic kind of broke up for my
Sorry.
sound. Usual undead monsters. There was a minotaur, but I hear that's been killed, and some ghosts. I mean,
So you've actually been there in that cave?
yeah, it's not bad. I enjoy the treasure, and I pull out this shiny purple gem.
So if you
And,
went into the cave, you looted the cave, and you want to go back into the cave.
It's a pretty
What
expensive.
the hell am I? What am I missing here?
Well, it's so large. It takes quite a long time to delve those depths. There's always secret doors and treasure that, haven't found just yet. We will though.
there's magic involved. That's
Enough talking, and I start heading into the caves by myself.
You can only turn left because that's all you can say. I'm gonna run to Barth real quick. Can I ask him for some food, like some apples? Does he have any figs or apples?
I'm sure he still has some figs from when I sold them to him.
Yeah, he had a whole case of them, didn't he?
A whole barrel.
Yeah. So yeah, he has plenty of those, and he's willing to sell you those, and he does have some nice fresh apples.
I'd like 4 apples.
Okay.
Well, he's asking for apples, and they're talking to the guide, and the other person is doing, trying not to go to the caves for some reason. I start heading off towards the caves by myself.
All right. You made a roll, and I've sent you a message. So we will have you split off from the rest of the party, and
Anybody that wants to follow me can do so, and then I leave.
Okay.
well, I'm gonna follow that guy. I don't need to pay him. So,
Looks like Danzig's going to go with Alex.
Splitting the party right off the bat.
Yeah, I like this.
How much are the apples, Nord?
He'll give you 4 apples and half a dozen figs for a gold piece, just to keep a nice
sounds
round
good.
number. Alright, so Danzig and Alex are wandering off. They're going to get a head start on the rest of the group. Xander, Orit, Aaron, and Kara are all paying 2 gold pieces and going with the guide.
Yes.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so this is going to be interesting. Give me just a moment here.
The funny thing is I don't know what I get on my survival roll. So.
I trust you.
I wouldn't.
Hey, I healed you last time.
Alright, Danzig and Alex, I would like each of you to give me a perception roll, please.
Dun, dun, dun.
And you should be able to just click on your token, and then perception is going to be one of your toolbars up there. Very nice. Is that including your -2 for your eyes?
Let me check. It was, I don't know what it was, but it was a plus 20. So I can't see what it is now, but
It's plus 18 now.
okay. Then yeah, that's including that.
Didn't you have 21 last week? Oh no, that was me. Never mind.
Ridiculous. Xander, were you going with Danzig and Alex?
No, I thought you said everyone. Sorry.
No,
my bad.
just them.
Oh, okay. I just want to know, did I crit fail?
No, you did not. You
Okay.
We're
rolled
gonna
high
add them
average.
up.
So give me just a moment here. Let's see.
I actually need a minute as well. I'll be right back.
Yeah, let's yeah. This is going to take me a good solid minute to do, so if y'all got something you'd like to take care of, now's a good time for it.
Sounds like a good time for a beverage refill.
Yep. You know what, those of you at home, I think might want to see this, so let me see if I can do a thing here. Yeah, there we go. A little something for you at home. You get a sneak preview of what's going on. picture nicely. There we go. I'll bring the rest of y'all in to observe in a bit.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm still doing things.
I accidentally just ate a whole pizza.
What kind?
Half of it was olives and garlic, and the other half was mushroom. And I just kind of like started eating it, and then looked away and was distracted talking to you guys, and then I looked back to grab another slice, and it wasn't there.
Nice. Alright, so, let's see. Danzig is walking along when suddenly Alex kind of puts out his hand and says, "Hang on, I smell something."
Oh yeah, I have scent too.
Yeah.
I guess we do.
And as the two of you are walking along this trail at the base of a cliff, you notice some movement and find yourself in the presence of a few unsavory looking gentlemen.
I fucking hate bandits.
I believe everybody can see the whole image, is that correct?
Yes.
Good. So,
Gentlemen.
pulling up the turn order list. And,
For Abadar, I will smite these bandits from this land.
Alex and Danzig, you're going to get a free round at the beginning, but go ahead and roll, and let's get the initiative going for after that.
You should make initiative a little bar up there as well.
It is.
Oh, it is?
It's
I don't. Hold on.
under
I might have to refresh.
Yep. It is there, isn't it?
Not for me. Hold on.
I've got one.
They're in alphabetical order.
Okay, I'm back. Let's see if it's there.
Yeah, it's in alphabetical order, so...
Yeah, no, I know where it should be, but all the buttons are jumbled together.
Did you maybe take them out of alphabetical order? Because that is an option on the gear tab. to have them.
I might have, but it was all jumbled together. So when I reloaded, it was fine. So we're good
Okay.
now.
A little odd. Okay. So it looks like y'all not only noticed in time, but you're moving pretty fast. So you're going to get to go almost twice in a row here. So before, so as you're walking along, you see these bandits up ahead, and they seem to have noticed you, but are still in process of putting themselves into position. So you've got plenty of time to react. What would you like to do for your first action?
How far up is this?
It looks like about 20 feet.
But it's actually like... Okay.
Yeah, we'll just go with what the map says. This guy is only about 15 feet off the ground.
Okay.
This guy's 20 to 25 feet, depending.
Okay. Well, what's the scene like? Are they saying anything like?
They obviously were trying to ambush you, but it looks like just by pure luck you got here before they were set up.
And who's this dude? Does he look like he's with him, or?
He definitely is.
Okay.
He seems to have
He's
nicer
a
gear.
gentleman. Like a nice guy.
Yeah, these guys are all just, random thugs, but this guy seems like a gentleman. He's got nicer gear, he's better dressed, he's got most of his teeth.
I'm gonna pounce this guy. Rawr.
Keyword most.
Yep. Alright,
Try-
so Alex
no.
runs and leaps forward at Bandit 4.
I fucking hate bandits, and I go to bite his face off. It's funny because I actually chose Abadar as the god, and Abadar despises bandits.
Hey, remind me what class is Alex playing?
It's a
Is it
summoner.
rogue? Is it what?
Summoner.
The hell is that?
It's
But
kind of a
basically,
specialty mage.
I'm a sorcerer that specializes in summoning spells and conjuration and that kind of thing. Also, this one kind of summoner, this one kind of sorcerer that has specialized so much in summoning and in that realm that they actually are able to summon to them a powerful outsider that's they're kind of like an animal companion, except a creepy looking animal companion that is with them most of the time. Most summoners have an eidolon that's more like, the druids, classical tiger or something like that goes around with them wherever they go. The synthesis summoner instead just wears their they wear their eidolon as armor. If you've ever seen Adventure Time and you've seen the Jake suit, it's kind of like that.
Alright, I get it. You may proceed in biting his head off.
Okay, so I charge at him and I do my pounce claw or my bite claw attack. That should be. It's doing the thing again. That was my bite,
Okay.
and it should be. Let's
I'm
Just
reading
make
that
sure-
as a +6 to hit.
let's just make sure those numbers are right. Hold on.
Yeah, that's working. That's 6.
Yeah, but hold on. 1, 2, 3.
It might be worth at some points rebuilding your macros or your attacks.
Every time I do though,
They
it
get switched
resets.
around.
It resets next week. Yeah, so that
Yeah.
should be a +8 to hit, not a +9 to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it should be a +8 to hit, but
Okay. Well, I'm reading it as +6, so 2 on top of that.
Yep.
That's because your pounce thing, right?
Yep.
Cool. The first one was a miss, but that's a
What?
hit. And that came through as a +8.
But that came through as a grapple. I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, did you set grapple up as an attack?
Yeah, I don't. I just clicked the pounce bite and pounce claw up top. So
Well, you might have set grapple as an attack because last week you were grappling something for
You know
God
what?
knows how long.
3 of your attacks are in red here,
yeah,
and then the first 2 are bite and grapple is set up as an attack. I don't know what you're thinking with that.
I have no idea.
Yeah. So,
The numbers still came out the same. So
okay. All right. So when you get a chance, we'll go through and we'll fix your attacks, probably by starting over. So the first one was a miss. The
well, is he
second-
flat-footed because he hasn't gone yet?
No, I don't do that roll.
Okay.
They saw you coming. But the second one was definitely a hit for
I
0
thought
damage.
this was the surprise round, though.
Oh, you know what? You're right. They would be taken by surprise in this case because this is the leap. Because they get set up and you got the early detection.
Gotcha.
So yeah, in this case, I
So
guess
they're
would
just
be.
setting up, and they just get charged by this creepy, smelly-looking motherfucker out of the blue.
Yeah. And
Sweet.
was that your damage roll? What's
No,
this,
that
12?
was my third attack because it's
Okay.
I bit the first one was the bite, the second one was the claw, and the third one was the claw.
Okay. For now, for the rest of this combat, just use your first attack over and over.
Okay.
You got 3 attacks? Jeez.
Yeah, claw, bite.
And then I'm gonna. Did I hit with all 3 then? If they're surprised or no?
No, only the second one hit, and didn't get a damage roll off of that. It looks like you're rolling d6 plus 3.
What is happening?
A d8 plus 3. What was that supposed to be? Alex, what was that last attack supposed to be?
That was my 5-foot claw.
Okay.
So
Bite. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to redo this.
yeah,
But now is not the time.
no.
You folks at YouTube are probably bored enough.
So that's just reduce that by 3. So or reduce that by 2. So that's 7 damage instead.
Now, are you sure? It's supposed to be plus 3 or how much? Plus 1?
It's supposed to be plus 3.
Okay. So, because I'm reading you rolled a d8 plus 3 for your damage there.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a plus 4 for damage. Let's see. Hold on. I'll look at my. Why don't you just? Yeah, it's a plus 3 for damage.
Okay, so that's correct then.
Yep.
All right. There you go. And Danzig, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna point on. You see this little arrow, right?
I'm sorry?
Do you see the arrow I'm doing? Or do I need to
Yes, yeah, we see
Right,
that.
I'm gonna point at this one and this one. Use a cantrip message, and I'm gonna tell them if I see one single arrow go through one of us, I'm going to blow their minds off, their heads off.
Ah,
Can attempt and intimidate.
excellent. Let's see how intimidating you can be.
Just so you know, when we did when we did it earlier, we actually did message wrong. I actually did it incorrectly. You can only talk to one person per level.
Okay.
I'm level 2, so it's 2.
2 will be fine. But previously you'd done the whole group, Alex, right?
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I wasn't talking about this time. I was talking about last time. I had realized later that I did it incorrectly.
Excellent. Alright, give me a second here. Yeah, I know they don't officially get it, but I want to see something. Yeah, so this is a will check. And you rolled really high and have successfully intimidated both of these guys. And in fact, Bandit 2 throws down his weapon. Or at least drops it at his feet. He doesn't like drop it all the way down the cliff.
Right,
And I'll let you move too if you like.
that's a big tree on the bottom, right?
Sorry?
That's a big tree on the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, this is a rock. This is a tree. This is a road.
Only 30 feet. Jeez. Alright, move up there.
All right.
That'll be it.
Let's see. And now we're in official turn order. At which point the gentleman Uh, he yells at his bandits on the cliff up here. The one in particular, he calls out, "Damn it, Ralph! You had one job. The rest of you, get these guys." And he personally is going to pull out his. What does he have as a ranged weapon? He has a longbow. And he has to step around the side, so he's going to move 5, 10, 15 feet so he can get a shot at Alex. And he's going to fire his longbow, trying not to hit his ally. And I'm reading that as a miss because he's -4 for not hitting his ally. Gives him a 19, which is not enough to hit Alex's AC.
Yeah, what a take.
He has a plus 18 to hit.
Danzig, it's your turn.
Yeah, it says plus 18? Jesus, hell.
You're reading that right.
Holy hell. Oh my god. Where is it? Damn it! Oh god! It's freaking 5 feet away.
Just kill these bandits. I'll take care of his
Oh,
that
5
classy
feet
looking
away.
motherfucker over there.
Alright. I'll go right here. Actually, here. Yeah, I'm gonna take out my spear and stab him.
You're going to throw your spear?
No, it's. Oh, it says 20 feet reach.
Oh, that would be a thrown.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, it's a 10 feet reach?
A long spear would. I think a regular spear is just 5.
Oh, jeez. Alright, let me change that for a long spear then. I wanted
Sure.
to reach more. Let's do this.
After your turn, go through and...
No, it's the same damage and everything.
Okay, cool.
Honestly, if you wanted a reach weapon, I would have picked a glaive to begin with.
If only there were like a masterwork glaive available.
Yeah.
I was sleeping. Anyway.
Cool.
That's not working right. How come it's just +2?
It
I'm
says
reading
+4.
Yeah, 4.
No, for the damage.
It's your strength plus 1.5.
Do I not get the something from the
Here,
masterwork?
I'm pulling your sheet up right now. I'm looking at it. Oh, spear, damage mods, nuns, damage ability. I'm reading +2. Why would you have more than that?
What's your strength?
Dude, I don't know. Doesn't masterwork give +1?
No, masterwork's only to hit.
Oh, what about where's my BAB? Whatever that is.
Here, hang on. I'm looking at it. All right, so you get a +2 for your strength. Your attacks coming up.
Oh, it's
as,
for hitting.
Yeah, +4 to hit, which is correct. Damage ability, strength is strength and a half. Should be 3, so that's going to add 1 to that. Oh, now it's reading as 4. Oh no, I hit the wrong one. Sorry. Claws. Long spear, 1.5. You know, folks, we used to be really good at this game. Until just a couple weeks ago. Alright.
Oh, it's 1.5 for the long spear?
What?
It's 1.5 strength for the long spear?
Yeah, that's a two-handed weapon, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Yeah,
So, 4 damage.
yeah. And then...
That works.
Is it not?
I don't know, you tell me, I don't know Pathfinder.
Well, hang on, I'm doing something else. Give me just a second. Okay, let me pull up the sheet. For Roblox. equipment. Live. Spear. It's got brace and reach, piercing, triple D8. Two-handed melee. Yep.
No, I don't know what brace does. So if you're ready to
Brace is like if someone's charging you, you can like, put your foot back and brace for them to be smashing into you.
But is that like a reaction? Or what is it?
Yeah, it would be taking your a readied action.
Oh, a ready action.
Or, similar to that. What you do is you take your ready action to brace the spear, which means you put the butt of it into the ground, and then if someone runs at you, you move in and stab them, and they run and impale themselves on it.
Perfect.
Yes.
Alright, got it.
And then reach means that you've got a 10-foot reach.
Gotcha.
Cool. So that is now correct. And you now have your weapons token actioned up top.
Yeah.
Your claws and your spear. I'd prefer it if you use those buttons. These are on both of us. And John, would you kindly move your microphone away from your nose? Thanks. All right.
I forgot to do this freaking power attack.
You can just manually say when you do that. We'll
Yeah, but I did not. I forgot about it. So
okay.
Too late.
All right. So ultimate result here is we're adding 1 to that damage because you did hit.
Yeah.
And that means you did 4 points of damage coming off of him now. There you go. You can see this guy's badly wounded, and it is Alex's turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just Can I actually just run at this guy? I'll take 2 attacks of opportunity from the Bandit 4 and Bandit 5.
You take 1 from Bandit 4, yes.
Oh, right. Is he wearing a... Yeah, he's using a crossbow.
That's right.
Like.
So he's going to do his attack.
Yep.
And he misses you. Bandit 5 kind of moves out of your way. The gentleman has his longbow, so he can't attack you or anything. And you're going to attack him?
I want to try to grapple him.
Ah, excellent. You should just have a grapple button right up there. There we go.
I do have a larger bonus to that then, though.
More than 5?
Yep.
How so?
From that sticky thing that I have.
Oh, okay.
Which is just a +4 to that.
Cool. Put that in your attack notes there for grapple.
I don't even know how to edit that macro.
Yeah, no, that macro's different. I'm not sure what it's pulling up.
It's a section in the on the character sheet. There's an area where you can put in attack notes and CMB notes and such.
Yeah, but I don't even see. So I don't even see the bite 5 or the claw 5 or the grapple or the CMB anywhere. So.
Really? They
Yeah.
disappeared?
I tried to delete all my attacks to redo them, and I don't have the bite 5 or the claw 5 or the grapple
they're all gone
anymore.
now.
So
you see the attack notes section, the squares just above where your attacks go? Under CMB, we'll put, how much is it? A +4?
Yep.
To grapple from EIDELON?
Yep.
From Eidolon. There you go. See where I put that? You looking on your attacks tab?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, where you put it on? I don't see anything changed. Oh yeah, CMB notes. Yep.
Yep. So next time that'll pop up, and we'll just know that it's there.
Okay.
So that's a 17 plus 4 is a 21 versus his CMD. He lithely just dodges. He does. You don't even touch him. Actually, he does that almost a Matrix-like dodge, and Your arms just go whoosh past him.
Well, shit.
Yes. Bandit 2 is still more afraid of Danzig than he is of the gentleman. You see him looking around, trying to figure out a way to get down from here safely. Bandit 3 is right over here. And he is going to move 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 feet. And somebody's breathing into their microphone again. He doesn't have enough. He's not going to throw one of his kukris. He's just going to keep moving till he can get, let's see, 5, 15, 20, 25. Brings him right there. But he cannot attack this round. Bandit 1 is frightened of Danzig and does not fire. Bandit 6 has a line of fire on Alex, who is horrifying and terrifying beyond belief. Now, Bandit 1's not going to fire at all.
I actually have a plus 8 to grapple. Just if that changes anything or not.
Okay. Where was your grapple roll? Was that
21, so it should have been a 25.
Okay. Did not change anything.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
Where is he? Bandit 6. There we go. Crossbow. Alex. That is a miss. He doesn't want to shoot the gentleman. John, that is definitely your breathing on the mic. Bandit 5 is going to spin around and shoot at Alex because he's horrifying beyond belief. And miss. Bandit 4 is wounded, but not so badly that he's going to run, especially when he's got Danzig between a rock and a hard place. So he's going to take his 5-foot step, and he has a pair of kukris, but he's only going to swing one.
God. Oh, God.
And that should be a kukri, not a short sword. Let's look at him. I bet I'm having a bunch of green or a bunch of red squares on this guy too. Yeah, the short sword is at +1, so I'm not messing with that. The numbers are the same. Damage is 2 higher as a short sword, so that's actually going to be 5 points of damage to Danzig.
You gotta take out his eye.
Oh, and that is a potential crit. He rolled a 19.
Oh, God.
Let me make sure the kukri has the same crit. Let me just make absolutely sure. It does. So we're going to make that same attack again, and if it hits, that's a confirmed crit. Just not a critical hit table, just a hit. Wow, Danzig, your AC is low. Do you have like?
I didn't change anything there, so I guess it gets slow.
Okay, so unfortunately, he did confirm, and has done a total of 10 points of damage to you.
Oh, God.
Take out his eye.
That hurts.
The gentleman drops his bow and he whips out, what does he have? He has a rapier. And he is going to make an attack with his rapier against Alex. And that is a hit for 12 points. And the rapier bursts into frost. Little snowflakes go flying through the air. And it does an additional 6 points of frost and potential crits. Wow.
He rolls a 1 and it's fucking.
That unfortunately, as a crit potential, doesn't trigger the critical miss. It just means he definitely did not crit. So, Alex, you've taken a total of 18 points.
I know whose loot I want.
Oh, you got a lot of HP for the sorcerer. Jesus.
Danzig, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. How does it work if you cast a spell with people nearby in Pathfinder? Do they get opportunity attacks or?
Yeah, and
they do.
If they hit, there's a chance that you'll be disrupted.
That's
Concentration
nice.
checks.
Alright, never mind about that. I'm gonna do one claw attack against Bandit 4
Alright.
with a power attack, and I'm gonna do the second claw attack against Bandit 3. Well, I'm gonna do one by one. Do the first claw attack.
Now, I think a power attack is just... You can only do one.
No, when I do claws, I can do double hits, and I can use
right.
power attack to change all my hits to power attacks.
Cool.
I don't see the claw.
It's
Oh,
the first one. Okay.
So it's gonna be 21 to get plus 3 damage.
Alright, so that's 8 damage.
Yeah.
And that is against Bandit 4, who goes down.
And then I'm gonna turn around. Oh, I'm gonna claw this one for the same, so it's gonna be 18 for 9 damage.
That is also a hit. And he felt that.
And I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Alex, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to 5-foot step here and attempt to grapple him again. Even though I feel like I should be running. Let's see if the grapple works now. So it should be a plus 15 total.
So plus 10 on top of the plus 5.
Yep.
Okay. So that's 21. And he just laughs at you. And I don't know what you are, but you should try something else, because that ain't going to work, pal. Bandit 2 sees Bandit 4 has just dropped. So he is going to start climbing down. He's going to spend his round climbing down the cliff and trying to run away. Bandit 3...
They're gonna climb down without falling, though?
I'll give him a climb check. Let's see. There's his sheets. There we go.
That's good.
Now, he's a bandit. He knows how to climb. Bandit 3 didn't come all this way for nothing. He's going to take a swing. Or 2.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Alright.
yes!
Alright.
Thank you so much!
I'm just
I
gonna
love this
write
entertainment.
0.
Oh my god.
Hit to the larynx, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
He just
Wow.
throat punched you.
So you cannot speak for 3 rounds, but you're on
You're down
huh?
anyway, so you still can't speak.
Yeah. 4 took you down? Are you
Well,
at
it's a crit,
exactly
so it
0?
doubles.
Oh, I have 4 HP. So if it's a crit, it's gonna get me anyway.
Yeah, so that's 8 points. So that puts you at -4, right?
Does that exist?
Yes.
Oh.
You do not die at 0. At 0, you become staggered, which means that if you take any strenuous action, you fall down and start dying.
Okay.
At -1, you are bleeding out, and you start losing 1 hit point per round until you are stabilized, which is done with a heal check or healed like magically or what have you. When you reach a negative hit point total equal to your constitution score, that's when you die. So if your
Well, that's gonna be
constitution...
fairly quick.
Yeah. What is your con?
12.
Okay, so when you hit -12 hit points, that's when you're actually dead.
So if I'm -4, every round I'm also losing 1. That's what you're saying.
Right. Your next round, what you'll do is you'll make a fortitude save, and that is 10 plus your negative, so it's going to be a 14 is your goal. If you
Is
roll,
there a way to stabilize rolls?
not yourself. You can't stabilize yourself. 'Cause you're
Alright.
unconscious.
So like you 3 rolls and you're stabilized, right?
Yeah. So if you make that save, then you stabilize.
You're unconscious, so you can't stabilize yourself unless you fortitude save.
Right.
Alright.
And there's probably I'm sure there's a feat or something where you would, but
It's alright.
yep.
Like 4.
So Bandit 3 smiles and kind of looks down as you fall and kicks your well, no, you got claws, so he would kick your weapon out of your hand, but he can't. Bandit 1 is on the wall, and you can see he is much less intimidated now. I'm going to make a save throw just to see. Yeah, too bad it wasn't a fortitude save. His will has not returned yet. Bandit 6 has the crossbow. Bandit 6 is going to shoot it at Alex. And miss. Bandit 5 is going to do likewise. And miss. Bandit 4 is dead. The gentleman. The gentleman smiles and says to Alex, "Step away now, my friend. It's your last opportunity. You have taken down your partner, and you are certain to go next." He's got his rapier, poised. What do you say, Alex? Did we lose John?
Oh, my mic was muted.
Ah.
Whoops. I'll step away on my turn.
He's saying, he's offering you the opportunity to turn around and run if that's what you want, or surrender.
So yeah, I'll take that.
All right, let's see. Danzig. The gentleman is going to ready himself in case Alex changes his mind. But he takes no further action, making it Danzig's turn. At which point, Danzig, I need you to make a fortitude save, please. Fortitude of 14.
14.
That is exactly what you needed. You are now at 0 hit points, but you're still unconscious.
Alright. So I don't need to make any checks anymore?
No, you have stabilized.
If someone hits me?
If someone hits you, well, you're helpless. You're unconscious. So if they want to kill you, they can kill you.
Alright, cool.
And if they did 1 point of damage, you'd be at -1 and start bleeding out again.
Alright.
But at the moment, you're stable. And that makes it Alex's turn.
Okay, I will go here and then vanish.
Hide in the bushes or something?
No, this spell vanish.
Oh. Yeah, give me a link there. You got a link to the page, or I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's just like invisibility, but it doesn't last very long.
Man, I don't even know where you're taking all those spells from.
One round per level. Obviously, well, you guys, but that's
On me, yeah.
yeah. You're gonna do it on yourself. So that gives you like a plus 20 to your hide roll, doesn't it?
Yes.
Stationary invisible creature is plus 40. Reduced to plus 20 if you're moving. Alright, so give me a stealth roll.
And it'll be plus 40 since I already moved in order to cast this.
And you're just going to stay right there when you cast it, you just turn invisible and you don't move?
Well, I can't yet because I'm because I 5-foot step, so that's my movement, and then I cast it.
Gotcha. Alright, make the roll, please. Thanks. Alright. And yeah, the online there's everything. Very useful stuff. Bandit 2 is running away. Even so, we'll probably get to about here. Bandit 3, which one's he? He's the one who just took Danzig down. Bandit 3 kneels down and starts wrapping Danzig's arms in rope. Starts tying him up. Bandit
Now
1.
that's kinky.
What's that?
So now that's kinky.
No, just regular rope, not silk rope. Bandit 1 looks relieved that he doesn't have to attack anybody because there's nobody to attack, and looks over to Gentleman for guidance. Bandit 6 and 5 both reload their bows and start looking around for wherever Alex disappeared to, because they're still horrified and this thing just went invisible. That's even scarier. Danzig is unconscious. Alex, it's your turn.
I'm trying to find out how much of a negative someone gets to things if I attack them while I'm invisible. You have any idea?
Yeah, hang on. I just...
Should just be flat-footed.
Yeah, but I'm basically wondering if I could just like grab him or not.
Yeah, it would be the equivalent of flat-footed. So you get like a bonus against his CMB or CMD.
And when he's been dodging my grapple before, was it mostly like because he's agile or because he's...
He is very agile. He's got a great dexterity. He's also well trained. You can tell. He even looks like he might have trained with a monk at some point. He is so smooth.
Yeah. Well, first I'm going to cast my Rejuvenate Eidolon ability.
Okay, what's that?
It's just a healing spell.
Oh. Alright.
Let's see. 1d10 plus 2.
It's pretty substantial. How many times a day can you do that?
It's just one of my spells.
Oh, okay. Eh, 5 hit points ain't bad. All things considered. What else?
And then I'll move.
Alright. Opening up a Reese's peanut butter cup here. Okay. And I'm going to need another stealth roll from you. You just use the one up top, or it's just fine.
And then there's going to be the modifier because I'm invisible.
Yep. Are you not trained in stealth?
No, I have an armor check penalty.
Oh, okay.
I am trained, but...
Because I'm reading it as ranks trained of 0. I may be having that macro pointing at the wrong thing. Yeah, it's pointing at the net. So, you do have ranks, never mind. Got it. So let's see. Bandit 2 has fled. Bandit 3 is going to drink a potion of healing. Four points. Bandit 1
Oh, it wasn't... I hadn't had it checked as a class skill, so...
Okay.
That might have been the problem.
Could have been. Bandit 1 does nothing. Bandit 6 and 5. They're going to keep pointing their bows randomly in various directions, hoping to find something to shoot. And the gentleman sheathes his sword. And he's going to look around, see if he can find you. Probably won't. You never know. Where's perception? There it is. Nope. He's going to shrug and say he probably ran off. Ah, well. We got this one at least. That should be enough for our purposes. Good work, man. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Comes over here and looks at Bandit 4. And it's like, yeah, this one's still alive. Good. And he kneels down and slashes Bandit 4's throat. And Bandit 4 twitches, because he wasn't really dead. He was like -5 or something. But now he definitely is completely dead. And he wipes off his knife blade on his pants and sticks it back in its sheath. Danzig is unconscious, but Danzig, I'd like you to make a fortitude save, please.
Oh, God.
Nope, still very unconscious. Alex, it's your turn.
I kind of want to get the rest of the party in on this, but I'll cast Enlarge Person on myself. I'm gonna die.
Oh yeah, that's only a couple of rounds, isn't it? Let's see, what was it? 1 round per second? Or 1 round per level?
Yeah, it'll wear off after my turn.
Yeah. So as soon as your turn is over,
Go hide behind the rock.
hide behind the rock. Okay. I'm going to get another stealth check from you.
Did that fix it?
Let's see. Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. 5 did not perceive you. 6 did.
Can you see me behind this rock, though?
He
See the line
can.
of sight?
He can, he does. You're big, but he can just barely see you.
I'm not here.
Yeah, you are. And he screams and he yells, it's over there and it's huge! And makes a shot. First off, he's going to have to roll higher than a 25. He does, so he manages to not hit the rock, but can he hit you? He cannot. He's going to lose his red shot. He's no longer readied. Let's see, that was 5. That was that, so you just move. Bandit 3. Bandit 3 kind of gulps and looks at the gentleman and reaches down and picks Danzig up and flips him over his shoulder. Bandit 1 has his bow. Looks over where Bandit 6 just shot. And I'm going to give him a perception check too. Yeah, not a problem. He can see you. He's got the short bow, which means he's got 60-foot range. So that's going to be a -4 to hit. Ouch.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Watch you get critical just to slap me in the face with.
Does not. Bandit 6 has his regular turn. He is going to move 5-10 feet here. Got a better shot at you now. That is pretty much a straight line. Close enough. Gonna take a shot with his crossbow. I'm reading that as a hit for 5 points.
My healing.
What was that?
I said my healing. Ow. Because I just healed myself for 5.
Oh, gotcha. Bandit 5.
At least you're not on the ground.
Yeah. You're not on the ground either.
Am I not?
You're now on Bandit 3's shoulder.
Oh.
15, 20, 30 feet. I'm going to have to give him a D100 check. He hits the boulder. Gentleman is going to pat the bandit on the back and say, "Come on," and starts moving off this direction. Danzig, give me another fortitude save, please.
On.
Nope. Still out, sorry. Alex, it's your turn.
Okay. Which one had the straight shot on me?
And 6, the one up against the cliff here. Oh, sorry, those of you at home are missing just like an inch of this picture. There we go. At which point it suddenly becomes mute. So Alex leaps over the boulder, lands on Bandit 5.
Yep.
And makes an attack. Grapple attack. And you're still supposed to be plus 10 on that?
Yeah,
Total of plus 15.
because I have improved grapple, and then I have +4 for sticky, and then +4 for grab.
Got it. That is a success. You have grappled this bandit.
Take my friend, I take your friend.
Bandit 3.
Doesn't look like he cares much about his friends.
Yeah, I don't care much about my friends.
Good thing I didn't hear that.
Well, I mean, I can't go fight that dude. I can't go fight the gentleman.
I thought you loved me.
And arrows fly, but none hit. Bandit 5 is grappled. He's going to try to break free. I believe that's a successful break free. 22 versus, what was your total grapple? Was 25. So no, he is still stuck. The gentleman disappears into the forest. Oops, I don't want to do that. That'll be a bad thing. I have him off in the distance there. I need to bring him back. He gets stuck off the map. Danzig, last chance to wake up, buddy. Give me that fortitude save.
Wait, did you say something?
Yeah, fortitude save, please.
Oh, sorry, I was right.
We need another fail from you.
Come on! Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
That's not going to do it. Alex, it's your turn. Alex? You muted, John? He's being called. Cool, so look, you got time to finish this? He's sending me a message just being paged. Looks like you may have to call it a night.
No, I can still finish. I just muted my mic because it was going off.
Ah, I got you.
So yeah, I'm going to maintain the grapple, which will be a +4 to this as well. So it's going to be a 30 to maintain it.
That is a success.
So I'll do a damage, so I get 1 free, just the damage from my attack. So whatever my bite damage is, it's 1d8 plus.
That's because you're like biting him.
Yeah, while you just get when you maintain a grapple, I just like get a free hit with my attack. So
Okay.
plus that'll be non-lethal damage.
Excuse me. Hang on just a second here.
Just curious, what bloodline is that? Like, where is that from?
No, it's not an actual sorcerer. It's basically the summoner is its own class, and it's just it's an advanced player's guide, but it's basically a modified sorcerer.
Alright, gotcha.
And then I'm going to move half my speed. So
Alright, so you're releasing the grapple.
no, I'm going to drag him with me.
Ah.
Are you carrying him off and you're going to make him the new Danzig? You're my new friend.
Alright, Bandit 3. Disappears into the distance. Bandit 1 is going to take one last shot and then run on his own as well. He's at a -4 because of distance. That's That's a miss. Bandit 6 is going to do the same thing. That's a miss. Bandit 5 is screaming in obvious terror and flailing.
I'm bringing my cave and eat you.
He's going to drop his crossbow, and I believe he can still make an attack in a simple grapple, and so he's going to stab at you.
He can. He has to try to maintain the grapple, I believe. He has to try to be in charge of the grapple, I think.
No, I'm pretty sure. Well,
I'm not exactly sure, but yeah.
yeah, grapple is one of those
your
things.
thing.
I'm pretty sure he can attack, but at a negative, which is enough that he did not successfully attack you, or he can try to break free. If you go further, take another grapple and pin him, that would be different. But needless to say, at this point, I'm going to call this combat over.
Okay, yeah, I do have to go, but did you get my whisper with what I'm trying to do with him?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay.
And we'll bring you back in later tonight or next week, whenever we see you again.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. But
No, that's all right. It happens. Thanks for playing. We'll see you around. Good luck to you.
yeah, have fun, everybody. Sorry to.
Thanks for letting me down.
Hey, you followed me.
I
All
have
right.
faith in you.
So give me just a moment here.
Do I need to wait too, or should I?
No, you're good. You wouldn't know anything from this point on. We'll
Okay.
see you next week.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Have a good one.
Good thing I got my Galagos sheet.
And give me just a moment. Y'all should be seeing the corner of the map, if anything.
Indeed.
One moment here. As y'all get to the end of the trail, having followed the guide, wondering where your friends had gone off to, at the end of the trail, it opens up to the hillside where the various cave entrances are. And this first primary entrance here in the hillside has a man tied up and unconscious, laying in the middle of the path, right in front of it. There's a piece of paper attached to his chest. And Danzig, you are still unconscious at this point.
Hey,
It
man.
looks like he's still sleeping. Guy never fucking stops. And the lag set. Yes. Oh, alright. I'm gonna go ahead and.
I will head over, but staying not adjacent, and see if I can read what's on the parchment without getting closer.
From here, it's hard to tell. I would accept I guess a linguistics or just a simple perception. Wow. Your perception's off the charts, Aaron. Is that correct?
Yeah, I have 21 perception.
Wow. That's serious perception. How'd you get that high?
Half elf, rogue, and a bunch of stuff.
I'm going to have to look at that in the future, but okay. Needless to say, you can read this. Kara, did you want to try?
Yeah, I was just trying to get to my character sheet.
Perception's a token action for you.
Yeah, I want to use linguistics
Oh, okay. That one's
because
nice.
it's slightly better.
My perception's better than my linguistics, which is why I use that. Because I have both.
So, Carrie, you can't quite make it out. You can see that it's a torn sheet of what looks like old newsprint. Faded. You know, the original writing is faded, but it has crudely scrawled common on it. You can make out just a couple words. But, Aaron, you can read it perfectly easily. Would you read it out loud to the group, or would you just keep it to yourself?
I'll read it to the group.
Okay.
It says, in big letters, Barth, we know it was you. This is your one warning. And it's signed, The Falcon.
The hell? My spidey sense hasn't detected any traps on this guy, right?
It does not. He's just tied up and beat up.
And really, really good looking.
I'm gonna take out one of my rapiers and cut the ropes off of him ever so carefully.
It's a little difficult to do with a rapier, but somehow you manage it.
Oops, I stabbed him.
I'll pass over my utility knife.
Okay, I'll take that and I'll finish the rest of the job.
Cool. So you do manage to get him free. And Danzig, as this is happening, you start to come to. Go ahead and put yourself at 1 hit point. And we're going to take about a 5-minute break.
Wait, I get 1 HP?
Yeah, one hit point.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to go get me a fresh drink. So I'm not even going to pause it. It's just going to take a minute. Well, yeah, I will. I'm going to stop and we'll take a full-on 5-minute break.
Okay, be right back.
Me
Sounds
too.
good.